What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
All right, let's get into it. BFFs, another episode. It is February 2nd. So big news in the baby world. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Months of speculations. They are expecting their first child. Rihanna took a picture with him, and Rihanna just makes everything look good. She still looks hot, even though her jeans are way too long. She just always looks great.
I was about to say that. It looks like those got to be some dirty
It looks
jeans.
like she has no shoes on.
Yeah, I still like her look though.
Oh yeah, no,
She looks
the coat with the one button up, kind of rocking it.
This is gonna be the best looking baby in the world.
Yeah, so Rihanna's super hot. ASAP Rocky, he's hot.
The hottest guy to exist, yeah.
Oh well, that's pretty strong words.
No, a lot of people would agree. ASAP Rocky is the hottest man.
Hottest. Who'd he date before her?
I don't even know. It's really just always been him and Rihanna
Well,
that everyone
Rihanna
talks about.
Yeah, right. But Rihanna's been linked to a bunch of people. Regardless, that's strong, Brie. Hottest man who ever lived. Okay.
Kendall Jenner. He was with Kendall Jenner before.
Okay, so he's swinging for the fences. Good for him. I guess that's what happens when you're the hottest man who ever lived.
Kendall, Kylie, Chanel Iman, Rita Ora.
Wait, what? Wait.
Kendall and Kylie?
That can't be right.
No, he was linked to Kendall, but he was never like actually linked to Kylie. They were like seen at the same parties.
I was just reading the list.
It didn't. A bulb didn't go off like that. He dated both. No
Listen,
chance.
they do crazy shit. I don't know.
Not that crazy. Addison Rae's ex and Bryce Hall's ex hang out. Addison and Bryce's exes before they dated fame are now hanging out with their current boyfriend and girlfriend. Bryce's ex is the blonde girl, and Addison's ex is the boy on the right. It's taking me a second to digest what they're saying here. Addison,
I think it's just Addison's old ex and then Bryce Hall's old ex. Not like Addison is Bryce. You know what I mean? It's like their two exes before they dated each other
are hanging
were
out
together and hanging out.
and which one is Addison's ex? Is
the guy on the right,
and who's Bryce's ex?
the blonde girl in the picture.
She's pretty.
How did they end up together though? This doesn't make sense to me.
So I actually heard it was like, because I saw her this weekend and I brought it up to her. I was like, oh, I saw you were with Bryce's or you were with Addison's ex. I was like, you guys trying to stir a little clout up, do a little clout farming, get a post going. But apparently she's dating one of his friends and it's just like a big coincidence thing. Don't know if I can believe that, but maybe.
Did you say you saw Addison?
No. I saw Elle, who's the Bryce's ex.
You saw Bryce's she's a nobody, right? I don't mean that disrespectfully, but she's not in like the social media world, right?
No, she's not like a social media girl.
So how'd you see her?
Because she just lives in LA. Or was in LA at least.
So the whole thing's confusing.
There's too many X's in the fucking title. I don't know whose X is whose.
Where's Bryce from?
Bryce is from Maryland.
Okay, so.
But this is his ex from LA.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So all right. So then it wasn't like Bryce. As long as Bryce has been in LA, I thought we were talking like before they were famous type exes.
No, I think the only for Addison. Yeah, it's her.
That makes a lot more sense. Why that girl? I'm like, oh, she's really pretty. It's like, okay, that makes sense. Speaking of Bryce Hall, roast Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall roast finally may be happening. Def Noodles reported it. Def Noodles reports Bryce Hall is set to be roasted, hosted by Jason Nash with Josh Tanner, Jeff Wittick, Josie Canseco, and more. Jose. He's an easy guy to roast. Wittick's funny. Tanner I assume would be good. Oh, wait, you're on there, Josh.
Yeah, I am. I am on there.
So is this official?
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Where?
You know what? That's a good fucking question, Dave. I have no idea where it's happening, but I know that it is happening because I gotta write up some disses on this guy.
How hard are you gonna go?
I feel like you got to go balls to the wall.
You should have Dave ghostwrite for you. Give you a couple.
I can.
They asked Dave, but he ghosted.
Really?
I didn't. What are you talking about?
Well, you might not have seen it. That's probably the correct
I definitely
answer, so
didn't know I was that's breaking news to me that I was asked.
Would you do that, Dave?
I'd have to look at my calendar and everything, but yeah, I would be a good roast guy, I think.
I mean, I feel like for the roast, you go as hard as you can because it's all about laughing at yourself, right? Yeah. So it's like you kind of go to the full extent.
And I feel like Bryce Hall could also be kind of like a Michael Scott situation. I don't know if you ever saw the Michael Scott roast, and then Michael Scott got like really upset.
He just goes upstairs and cries.
Yeah, and then he roasts everybody else. So
I think it could be something like that. Bryce might get a little defensive.
Jake Paul releases Dana White diss track. Jake Paul released diss track dissing Dana White because he's trapping fighters with no healthcare, little money. I talked about this before. It was very well done. It's Jake Paul being Jake Paul. And I feel like I like Dana. I like both these guys. They're just different people. I feel like anytime Dana White engages, he loses. It's just that's what Jake Paul wants.
Right, and you're giving Jake kind of like the validity. You know what I'm saying? You're making this a bigger deal than it is, really.
Did Dana White respond to this latest one?
Oh yeah. I mean, he always responds. And now Dana White's becoming he is a personality in his own right. But Jake Paul is one of the best to ever do it in this realm. He's in his playground doing shit like this. So it's hard to compete with that.
Yeah, that's very true.
Kim K's second sex tape. Kanye West said in a recent interview while Kim was preparing for her SNL show, Kanye flew from New York to LA to take a laptop from Ray J containing a second sex tape between Kim and Ray J and returned to NYC to watch the SNL show where he had to watch Kim and Pete kiss in front of him. Kanye's interview. What does he say in the interview? Kim's lawyer, by the way, denied this claim. Ray J says he wants to be left out of it. He has kids. Let's watch the interview. I don't know if anything interesting was said.
You know, how you gonna bring me to SNL and kiss the dude you dating right in front of me? And everybody's like, oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. After I went and got the laptop from Ray J myself that night, right? And then got on a red eye. I met this man at the airport, then got on a red eye, came back, delivered it to her at 8 a.m. in the morning. And then I gave it to her and she cried when she saw it. You know why she cried when she seen that laptop? Because it represents how much she's been used. Mm-hmm. It represents how much people didn't love her and they just saw her as a commodity.
A second sex tape? I don't know.
I mean,
don't you think it would have already been out? Ray J was kind of like irrelevant. Don't you think he would have dropped it?
That's a good point, but why is Kanye even getting it? Why is Kanye collecting?
Is he saying it like he's the hero? Like I recovered the...
Yeah, he went and got the second sex tape and brought it back to her and she was like crying, thank God.
But why?
There's definitely multiple sex tapes. Like you just don't cut that type of sex tape and never have made sex tapes. Why it would come out now, who knows? But as somebody who's unfortunately had to deal with something, like you never know. Like
true.
You don't know why, when, where. The whole thing's kind of weird.
But why?
I can't tell every episode we talk about this. We can't tell what Kanye is saying. Pete Davidson has AIDS. He's rescuing fucking laptops. He's making out with his girlfriend. Then he's getting mad about the other. He's just all over the place. I think he's in his feelings.
This and Pete in his songs.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It is crazy.
How do you think his new girlfriend, like, if she has real feelings, she can't like any of this?
I think she kind of beats it up.
Well,
I'm going to be honest. I think she loves it.
Him doing that for Kim, like, clearly means he's still in love with her. So that would suck for the new girlfriend.
But she's kind of like making the drama bigger, no? Like, isn't she kind of in half the stuff that like he's posting about?
Yeah, she is.
There's some people who can't turn the clout machine off.
Yeah, now they can't. By the way, Ellie's here.
Okay, perfect. So we can get back to the Kanye, Pete Davidson stuff later because it's not a funny statement at all. but the reports that Kanye West is saying Pete Davidson had AIDS,
it's out of control.
It's funny, but not funny. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, but it is funny.
Like,
it's so out of pocket that it's funny.
He was going to get a group of Kanye lookalikes just to like ambush Pete Davidson.
It's funny. Like, imagine Kanye just tapping you on the shoulder, be like, yo.
And there's 50 of them.
You know that Pete Davidson probably thinks it's funny too.
He's pretty self-deprecating, so for sure. All right, Ellie Zeiler interview. We've been trying to get her forever. I think she's on here.
Yep. Ellie, you want to come in?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is in person. Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So professional.
We haven't heard that before, so appreciate that. Okay, introducing Wood, a new men's grooming line offering products across hair, body, beard, and shave. I actually bought some yesterday at CVS, and this is a brand that we helped build, so that's even better. With Wood products, you'll look your best, smell your best, feel your best. Now all you have to do is live your best. Wood is for the guy who knows that his best life doesn't just come to him. He has to go out and find it. Wood works and smells as good as it looks. I like the Golden Hour, Smooth Brandy Madagascar Vanilla scent. The hair care I use all the time. I'm wearing a hat, but people kind of like my hair the way it looks when I put it in there. Talk about how easy it is to level up literally everything in your bathroom all at once. You got a whole ton of stuff. You could shop Get Wood at getwood.com or at your local CVS. Like I said, it's in the hair part of CVS. I saw it yesterday. I bought some shampoo and conditioner, body wash, deodorant, available 3 sets. Summer House, Golden Hour, Fresh Tracks. I use Golden Hour. Hair care includes shampoo, conditioner, pomades, body wash, deodorant, moisturizers. The face, you got face wash, scrub moisturizers, beard and shave, beard conditioners, oil, shave creams. You need them or else you get flaky. All products $15 or less. Again, if you want to go buy some, you can go to getwood.com or find it at your local CVS. All products sell free. For those that don't know, Ellie Zeiler, huge on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, social media star from San Diego. You were a golfer before you got, what does that mean?
I was a golfer. I was a golfer and a basketball player and student.
So like when we say that, people always say it's on the sheet, like a golfer to me, or you're a good golfer. Is that what that means?
I never know why they put that on the sheet because it's not like I was like Dustin Johnson, but I was like a competitive golfer. Like that's what I would do with my time, you know?
So high school?
Yeah, like high school golf and like competitive golf. And
what does that mean? What's your handicap?
Good question.
That is a great question. And that is what I don't know anymore because I not necessarily stopped, but like.
What was your best? What was
at the peak of your golf career? What was it?
At the peak of my golf career, I was shooting like 80s, but I didn't.
So that's really good. Little known fact.
Yeah.
A Dave Portnoy fact. My mother was the first varsity male coach in the state of Massachusetts. She was the high school golf coach at my high school.
Wow.
Mother male coach?
Yeah, she coached the male varsity golf team.
Oh.
Yeah.
She didn't, that just came out a little like.
She didn't become a dude and then start teaching.
Yeah.
Did I not say that right?
It sounded like she was the first male coach, yeah.
No. She's definitely a female, but took off seriously. All right, so the rise to fame and obviously, first of all, do you guys know each other? Is the first time you met Josh and Ellie?
Kind of,
yeah. Nice to meet you as well.
Hi.
Okay, I'm always curious. So you got your start because people are saying you were Charlie lookalike. Is that basically right?
That's right.
And now, as it's continued, you've become well known. Is that becoming a thing you're trying to get away with, or do you embrace it? Seems like a lot of people chirp you for it now.
No, actually, I think that it's kind of considered like old news, where I think in the past they would chirp me for it 24/7, and now it's kind of like get over it, move on, things like that. So not anymore.
So break it down for me. Is the way it happened, she commented on something, be like, wait a minute, this girl looks exactly like me, and then bang, all of a sudden, like you wake up and you're kind of a star? Is that the chain of events?
Not necessarily. Okay, so how I kind of started the start story that I tell everyone, which is, so I grew up in a very competitive high school, competitive environment, and so the social media and being creative was something that like wasn't embraced. And so I never got on social media. I was always something that I not necessarily never had, because I did really like YouTube. Like I loved YouTube. But I just wasn't on TikTok until 2 weeks into quarantine. My thing's just shut. Is that a thing?
Can you still hear? You can hear fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still
I'm
good.
sorry.
Yeah. No.
No, it's okay. Anyway, 2 weeks into quarantine, when we all had time on our hands, I decided to post my first TikTok. I had like rarely ever been on TikTok before, so I didn't even know kind of what the environment and the whole TikTok realm was. But I posted that TikTok. I think overnight it got like 3 million views, my first TikTok, and then in probably a week I had 1 million followers, and that's how it all started.
Yeah. So did you get the 3 million views because people are saying you look like Charlie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. And now, so if you weren't into it and then you blow up, how quickly did you decide, all right, I'm going to go after this because I have this opportunity?
Pretty instantly. We're like, I think at the beginning I was like hit with hate. And since I was so competitive, I'm like, I'm not letting anyone tell me that I can quit. And so I just continued to do it. I remember specifically there was a night where I was having a breakdown, which like my parents rarely saw me have. And I was sitting in my parents' room crying. And I was like, I don't know if this is worth it. Like I can just go back to doing what I was doing before. And my dad sat me down and he was like, Ellie, some people, if they're lucky, get this one opportunity handed to them, just like this, like handed to them. And it's really going to be up to you if you're going to quit and if you're going to listen to these people and continue doing what you were doing before, or if you're going to work as hard as you've ever worked before and show people kind of what you're made of and continue. So I chose the second option, which I think was the better one.
Good dad move, guys.
Motivational speech from dad.
They always work.
How old were you? Because you're still super young. So how old were you right when you blew up?
I was 16 and then I'll be 18 next month. So.
Was it hard blowing up and then being like 16? What are you, a freshman, sophomore in high school?
Yeah, I was a sophomore. I feel like I was such a baby, and looking back, it was like I didn't know about so much, and social media makes you grow up so quickly. And so to look back, it was like just this little baby getting like punched every day by all of these people on the internet.
Kind of like Josh. Josh blew up very young too.
Yeah. I was gonna say I can relate to that. Like the high school part of blowing up is always tough too, because then you don't get it when you go home and it's like in the comments, you kind of just fucking ignore that. But
exactly.
You also get it in the school.
Yeah, I had such a rough time in high school, even before social media, because as I did say, I started in quarantine. And so it's really sad to think, but I haven't been back to a regular school since. I just graduated high school.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
What do you mean you had a hard time in high school before? Like, why?
I moved a lot, which a lot of people don't know about, but I went to like 3 different high schools, 4 middle schools. And so girls.
Wait, how many?
Let's see. I moved high schools 3 times, technically 4, and then middle schools 4 times.
You know what? So you got mean girl, because if you're going into, that's like the oldest, the high school girls don't want like an attractive new girl coming to their high school. That's a problem.
Competition. They don't want no competition at all.
The oldest trick in the book.
Thank you. I know it was really hard, but I also think I'm such a believer, and I feel like this, but like that everything happens for a reason. And so like, I think that I was really meant to do what I meant to do, because I'm sure Josh can attest to this, and both of you guys, that like, it doesn't take like wimpy people to do what we do every day. And so to kind of grow up with that like chip on my shoulder of like, not everyone's that nice to you. I think it really carried through on social media.
I respect how you're talking. Like, if you didn't know like what's going on, you'd think you're like a grizzled like 45. Like you're we're talking like back when I was a kid. It's like from 16 to 18. You're still super young. Now, the way you're talking makes me think this is not necessarily true, but it says your future plans, you still want to go to college and become a real estate agent, or are you like fully focused? Is that wrong?
Well, technically. Okay, so
nice job, Kareem.
Yeah,
I'm reading facts that I know are wrong.
It should be. See, it says it right on the page. It says Ellie has said, despite being an influencer, it is her dream to go to college at NYU for real estate. So
wow, that is like completely okay. I guess.
Nice job, Kareem.
Good job.
Devin's looking at me like I have receipts, like she's gonna pull something.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
she's gonna pull up something when I was like 10 years old. Like, I want to go and be a real estate agent. No, but okay, I guess we'll go through that each. I did really my whole life want to go to NYU. My dream is to still be in New York at some point in my life. I also wanted to be a movie trailer editor, not a real estate agent. On that side, I did
A movie trailer editor.
Yeah, it was all
What a weird thing to be like, that's what I want to do.
right. Is it okay?
Very
That's why I
specific.
was really harshly bullied in high school because I always had some weird
Because of
things.
that.
You wanted to be
Yeah,
a movie
literally.
trailer editor. People were like, "Hey, fuck you."
Okay. To be
Dork.
honest, I watched this movie when I was younger of this woman like being a movie trailer editor, and she was just
You watched a
such-
movie. Whoa.
Wait,
She's
with
a
Cameron
baller.
with Cameron Diaz?
Uh,
I think I know the movie you're
no,
talking
Home
about.
Again. It was Home Again, where like they switch.
Yes. Yes, with
yeah,
Cameron
it was-
Diaz. Yeah.
Yes, and didn't she have like the most amazing house? in,
Yeah,
like,
and Kate Winslet, she was balling out. Yeah, so I could see where you got that, but I don't know if that's real life.
But I'm not gonna. It is kind of a sick thing. Like movie trailers are awesome, but I didn't even know that like thing. That I guess it's a job. But anyway, sorry.
And I always wanted to be the kid to like have kind of know what I was doing and like have my life figured out. So like, although I didn't necessarily want to, I was like, I'm going to tell people I do. So then they're like, oh, okay, she's good. The real estate side, I am in real estate. I just probably a few months ago bought my first real estate investment, which is residential real estate. And I'm in the process of flipping that and having people come in and rent that. And then college, I did just apply to all of my colleges, but I'm waiting till March to hear all of them. But I am still going to go.
This show at times makes I feel like people listen feel so dumb. Like 18, you bought
I
real
know.
estate, you're flipping it. It's like, okay. So did like your parents help with that, or you did this all yourself?
No, I think that, my dad is just the hero in all of these situations. But my dad is in real estate. He is in charge of not letting me be stupid with my financials. And so he was like, and plus I always knew that I wanted to do it. My dream is to have by the end of the year 7 streams of passive income coming in. And so that was just one of them that like I really wanted to do. But in that scenario, I bought this house on the beach in San Diego. We're flipping it from one place into 5 places. And yeah, he's helping me with that, which is great. I'm so lucky that I have that experience.
Some of these statements, I don't mean to keep saying, but 7 passive, what did you say? 7 passive streams of income?
Yes, or 7 streams of income in general by the end of the year is my goal.
I've got something I need to share. I got to back my girl up, Devin, here for a second. This is a quote from an article. It says, what are your future goals? My dream school is New York University. I'm interested in having a career in the field of real estate when I grow up. As of now, I may be an influencer, but I plan on continuing with my scholarly studies. That was in 2020. So
Okay, but that doesn't mean like go to NYU. But, okay, fine. I give it to you.
Yeah, you know,
Well, point you guys.
was
You guys
close.
do the research.
But it also is like, that's from 2 years ago. So, I mean, that's
like a year and a half, but still, that's due diligence from Devin there to
we're
research it.
good.
Well,
Defend it.
Things
So,
change.
I don't even know. I'm almost afraid to ask this. I'm seeing you doing a bunch of things, 7 passive forms of income. So you've given us real estate, modeling. Is that one?
no, I don't model, but thank you. That was nice.
What is this? Ellie has partnered with makeup brands in the past, like Lancome.
Oh, that's like my brand deal. So basically at the beginning of doing social media, I was doing kind of what we all call like one-off deals, where it's in the sense that like a company pays you to promote their products and then you continue doing that. My business strategy kind of changed this past year, where instead of having one-off deals, I really wanted to have long-term partnerships with people. And so Lancome, for example, is like my makeup kind of category. And so Lancome and I have like a long-term deal where I promote their products and I love their products, as well as Levi's is like my apparel category and things like that. But that's like social media deals, not modeling, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess I just saw in the picture, it looked like a modeling picture with Lancome under it. So it's like, oh, she's modeling. And yes, yes.
Instagram.
So what are you most interested in then? Like what, with all these different things you got going on, what are you most passionate about?
I'm passionate about really, not to be like this, but like all of it, where it's kind of, I'm going to college to study business with a minor in social justice. And so I really want to be that person on the internet that kind of shares factual information and someone that's educated and can share what they believe in social justice terms as well. But also kind of doing all of it. I really want to, by the end of the year, have like dive into hosting shows. I think that that's a passion of mine. I'm moving to LA next week, which is crazy, but I'm starting that.
Who are you going to live with?
Graduating. I'm living by myself. I'm living
like no friends, nothing.
No friends, nothing. Wow, I think I'm
lonely.
like, yeah. Between though, I heard Dave, Mr. Portnoy, right?
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that how you say your last name? No,
Portnoy. No, Portnoy. It's close enough. Portnoy.
And mine's Zeiler, so we switch. Anyway, okay. I heard you say that like homeschooled kids are weird.
Yeah, I did.
True. I've been homeschooled for the past online school for the past 2 years.
I believe it.
Now I'm like thank you so much. So now I'm like not used to having friends.
Like, you seem the opposite. I mean, what? You seem like somebody, and Josh is part of the Sway House, would be like, I hate those guys.
Wow. Whoa.
That was deep. That was beautiful.
Come on.
Headline.
You don't think so? Bree, if you asked, thank you.
For sure. It just doesn't seem like you guys are on the same page in life.
Like, these guys are taking shirtless videos dancing, and you're like wildly intellectual.
I'm buying a house, 6 houses, making 5 more properties.
Josh has passive income.
What are you guys talking about? I got my fucking business on lock.
Well, Josh is one of the best, but I'm saying
energy drink company.
Yes.
Fucking let's run through it, Dave.
Absolutely. But you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that. I'm saying if you just overtly was like Sway House or this stuff, Ellie seems like somebody would hate them. Yeah, right. Yes.
It's so true. And like that's the thing that I don't think.
This is fucked. This is crazy.
Right. I feel like he complimented you. He's complimenting you, saying that like you're not like everyone else. You're not like this like stigma that people like put you in, like a sway boy or like a TikToker, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't see you running in a lot of the same circles of a lot, and I could be wrong. You can't judge a book by a cover, but a lot of the same circles that a lot of the influencer guests we've had on this show.
Yeah. Really don't run in the circles. I mean, I don't really have, okay, it's so sad when I say this, but I swear to God, it's not meant to be sad. I just don't have that many friends. And so like, I hang out with my brothers who are my best friends. And like, I just stick to myself in my bubble. And I'm moving here by myself and bringing my dog. And
are you nervous?
Yeah.
That's a huge move to like move to LA by yourself at your age.
I know it is. Well, I did go to therapy for it last week. But I am super, super nervous. But I also think that it's time in the sense that like change will come from more change. And so like I'm ready to kind of develop as my own character instead of being around people all the time. I think that when you're alone, you get to like develop yourself a lot and develop your opinions on things and things like that. It's time to become my own person, you know?
So are you interested in any of the stuff we talk about on the show? Like before you came on, we were talking about Pete Davidson and Kim K, and like, do you follow that shit or no? Are you watching like, I don't know, the finance channel?
He's watching just TED Talks all day long. It's just TED Talks on repeat.
No. I don't want it to seem like that. I'm a teenage girl. Of course I care about all of that
Just
stuff.
For the record, there's nothing you've said during this entire interview that is remotely typical of a teenage girl. Right. Not one thing yet. That was, but like nothing. And I'm not saying that bad or negatively. It's just very different. Like I feel like I'm talking to an older person. So we're going to go back into these topics, and feel free to jump in or give us a stock quote or whatever you want to do. So when we left, we were talking about Kanye apparently spreading the rumor that Pete Davidson has AIDS.
That's
It's-
true.
Big jump.
Whoa.
Big jump.
Supposedly,
You
which
just
to
dropped
me,
that bomb on her so like just.
well, that's where we left off. Again, to me, it's obviously not funny, but it's super funny at the same time. Like
I think of like Queen and like.
well,
Yeah.
rightfully so. But Pete Davidson does look like he's sick.
Wow.
He says that. He says that about himself. He
That's
does.
his look, you know, like
Correct. Yes.
tattoos and paleness and that what they do.
Sick.
Vampire.
Sick
Vampire.
boy.
Vampire, yes.
Kim Kardashian, the Weekly Kardashians, Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, all under fire photoshopping pictures within the last week. Kim Kardashian deletes Photoshop fail from her Instagram. Her leg is looking extremely morphed. This seems like every week there's something with that. I don't know why they care. We had a gigantic, Bree probably knows about this, Photoshop controversy at Barstool because one of our own employees was going on an account and saying photoshopped underneath it, which I thought was really mean. I seem to be in the minority. I don't know if I was in the minority. I don't know where you were on this, Bree, actually.
No, I said that I would never comment on someone's picture. I would probably send it to my friends and be like, this is Photoshop. But she was commenting under the girl's picture. She lived in her house. I mean, her apartment. It was a little strange.
Yes, agreed.
That's so sad. Like if someone decides to Photoshop, like clearly, like why would you call them out on that? That's so mean.
And there's two sides. I saw
There is
one
two sides,
side,
yeah.
Alex being, well, I'm protecting like body image because you shouldn't be doing that because you're sending the wrong image. And then the other side's like, well, the girl clearly isn't satisfied with her own looks and has, so you're making her feel worse.
Facts.
But it was before Alex had a platform. So was she really being a savior or was she just doing it to like have her friends comment on it?
She was being a bully. There's that,
Little mean girls, right?
That's exactly what she was doing, Josh.
Yeah.
I mean, this picture of Khloe. Now, this you can make fun of with zero, like, this hand is gigantic. Like, that you deserve to be made
But
fun of.
her nails are also 5 inches long, so that adds to it. Does it not?
No, it does. It does.
We try to stick up for like the Kardashians, like they give a fuck, but like
But
she
she looks like the Grim
other
Reaper.
thing. Why would the Kardashians care? It's like they have constantly been accused of photoshopping, but they're so huge. That's one thing. You get to a level, I don't even know how you look at your comments or care about anything.
yeah, that's true.
And it is hard to remember. People are mean to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. The internet comments, cesspool. That's it. That's an unfortunate factor. We're all the way sticking with the Jenners. Kylie Jenner under fire for stealing packages. Kylie Jenner recently launched her Valentine's Day Kylie Cosmetics line, and famous drag queen makeup artist Trixie Mattel is calling Kylie out for stealing her packaging. Trixie's shading Kylie.
Jeez.
This is why I would never want to make a makeup line because it's so hard to be original because there's so much of it that it's like a heart-shaped tube.
I agree with you. I think there's a lot of time. Like I'm looking at these two, they're not close enough. And Kylie is so big. I would give her the benefit of the doubt. If she thought she was stealing something, she wouldn't. And a million people would be like, don't, because you'll get backlash.
She's gotten in trouble for doing it before though with Jeffree Star.
There's got to be like a million different companies that have heart-shaped.
Yeah,
like,
especially for Valentine's Day.
They all come out of the same manufacturer too. Like it's all the same. They all come from the same warehouse.
I'm sure you can find a chapstick at the dollar store that looks like this. That has a little heart shape. Like
I thought of that when I saw the picture.
That's what it looks like. Barbie like toy lipstick to me.
Happy birthday, Josh. You're on the thing. Happy your 20th birthday Monday. You're almost becoming a full-grown human.
Yeah.
I know, man. Almost an adult and legal and shit. It's crazy.
Are you gonna like throw a gigantic 21st birthday party?
I would like to.
I guess you get a little time, but
I plan for about the next 364 days.
So happy birthday to you. All right, we got some videos to react to. Lamar Odom on Celebrity Big Brother.
Saw this commercial.
My name is Lamar Odom, and people may know me for winning 2 championships with the LA Lakers, and they also may know me for marrying Khloe Kardashian, and we had our own TV show, our own reality show.
Why do you look like that?
Yeah,
Think
maybe marrying. Okay. He looked like so upset when he said it.
It looked like he just took like a handful of sour Skittles before he filmed that video.
What percentage of people do you think know him as a Kardashian versus an NBA player?
I would say every girl that knows him probably knows him as a Kardashian.
How many girls know him?
I think a lot.
A lot, yeah.
Ellie, do you know who Lamar Odom is?
No.
Ah.
Oh, so you're not a Kardashian fan then?
No.
So do you watch TV?
Yeah.
Like, what do you watch?
CNBC.
Like, what's your favorite show or movie?
I love no, I like $1 Million Listing.
I like that. So real estate, yeah.
Right, that's a good show. The New York one's very good. I like the housewives of all the different places. I like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I think it sucks now, but back in the heyday, it was like the best show going. Snoop Dogg's Uber Eats driver refuses to deliver food.
Motherfucker from fucking Uber Eats didn't bring my fucking food. Talking about he arrived. This is not a safe place. You punk motherfucker. Where my food at, nigga? You got all my goddamn money, punk.
This is not a safe place. Where was he?
Yeah, where was he chilling?
He was at the trap house.
I felt
Dogg has a
coming
whole compound.
coming to this house. I was like, this is so scary.
How is this a scary home?
It's like on a bridge, like a hill. There's
A
like
bridge?
just like bottles of alcohol just like out on your freaking.
Whoa.
Hey.
What
He had a birthday party last year.
He's 20.
Birthday party. There were
enough, it's
people
so
here.
scary.
That was Gruen. Gruen drank it.
Yeah.
People were going nuts last night. I was like, yo, we need to relax. This is
Calm down.
cool.
I have a podcast to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I had to get up in the morning.
Jackson Mahomes handled the L well. I haven't seen this. I don't know what this is going to be. I didn't know that was Jackson Mahomes. Somebody sent that to me, and I didn't know. I was like, "What am I watching?" I had no idea that was him.
Wow.
Is he not? Nothing. Never mind.
Gay?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
That's
That's where I was going.
I don't think he's ever come out.
He
as
said
saying
he
it.
said I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I have a girlfriend. He said that before. Yeah.
Has he said that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
then,
rumors. You're not the first person to think that. Not that anyone cares either way. By the way, he and Mahomes' fiance or wife now. I mean, people hate them. Like that was the number one reason people are glad they lost.
Yeah, they're like the worst tag team going.
Oh, LSU football camp.
that was sturdy as fuck.
Yeah, that's the
I
second
posted
time
with
he's done
Kurt.
it. I think Brian Kelly is trolling. I'm surprised that's on the BFF video thing. That I want to seen that one being on there, but whatever. Swimming from Brooklyn to Manhattan.
Last summer, I swam from Brooklyn to Manhattan. I had to start the swim at slack tide when there wasn't much of a current, or else I would have ended up either in the Atlantic Ocean or the Bronx.
There you go, Donnie!
Thankfully, there wasn't a lot of ferry traffic that day, and while I saw a couple police boats, they didn't bother me. In fact, the only obstacle I encountered was stale bread.
There's Donnie. I think he had to reroute because of a bunch of baguettes. Just a whole bunch of baguettes just coming right towards him. This could be bad.
Not sure why I did this, besides to prove to myself and my coworkers that I could. I just hope swimming in sewage doesn't have any long-term health consequences. When I made it to Manhattan, a bunch of confused Chinese people were there to congratulate me.
Good job, right?
I celebrated by taking a dip with Lady Liberty. The difference between try and triumph is a little bit of umph. I read that off a meme page this morning and it really motivated me.
Is that not like the dirtiest water? Like,
Yeah, remember the girl on TikTok jumped in the Hudson and it was like all over the news and everyone was freaking out? He just did the same thing.
He works for us, the Wonton Don. I'm not 100% sure why. Weird videos this week, I feel like, unless we just not have good videos this week.
Well, we wanted a couple extra ones, and like Bree said, we talked about the girl on the show that jumped in the Hudson.
Yeah, and they were going viral on TikTok as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Bree just said that, and Kareem just capitalized on Bree bailing him out a little bit there. I don't know if you actually.
We do our prep here.
Yeah.
I don't know. That looked like the prep took 3 seconds. Birddogs. Go to birddogs.com. Use promo code BFF. Use the promo code BFF. I'm wearing all the shorts. They got the comfy liner, the stretchy. Wear them anywhere. I'm also wearing the joggers here. And that's fine. They sent me those. They're better for you. Totally. Better for you right now because it's so cold. Go to birddogs.com. Enter promo code BFF. They'll throw in that beanie that Bree just held up. That's birddogs.com, promo code BFF. Boom. Free Bird Dogs beanie with your pair of Bird Dogs. Stay warm and comfortable in your Bird Dogs. And I'm telling you, anybody who buys Bird Dogs get hooked on them because they're super comfortable. Don't have to worry about underwear. It's great. Bird Dogs. Use the promo code BFF and you get that beanie. All right, we got games for Ellie. So we do these. We create them for all our guests. Hopefully they'll be better than those videos. Ranking TikTokers' styles. So we'll put up, because you're into fashion, right?
Yes.
Okay, that we got right. So we'll put up the pictures, then we'll all give our feedback on how they're doing.
So it's like a tier list. People do this trend all the time where they do it with like snacks, but we figured because Ellie's into fashion, we're gonna do it with style. And S is the best, and then D is it at D or F is the worst. F is the worst.
S is the best. That just means you have style.
No, it's like super. So A.
Yeah, it's the best. It's like supreme tier. Also, before we do that, since we're gonna make a graphic for this, let's go over the results of last week's smoke circle thing.
Yep, everyone was shitting on me. Mine was the best.
Bree won 31.9%. Dave in dead last 19%.
That's because Bree picked Harry Styles, dude. It just had all the girls being like, "Oh, I'm gonna go with this one."
I think that's because of Adam Sandler. I think he has more pull over Harry Styles nowadays.
Ellie, who would you have chosen out of these?
Adam Sandler too.
Yep.
All right, like who's circle?
Which circle? Look, you get all three in the circle, though.
Okay.
She's definitely picking Breeze.
Okay, yeah, Breeze.
Duh.
Yeah.
That was obvious. I knew enough to knew that one. All right.
All right, so you guys have to come up with a consensus on these, like with the tiers,
So
and then we'll make a
all
graphic.
gonna put them together.
Yep.
So do we want to judge off all style or just this one style in the picture?
I think all.
Good question.
All?
So her style in general.
Yes, Addison Rae's style in general.
So
How do I put you in rank if I don't know the other people, you know? Like,
well, no, it's just her, right?
Yeah, it's just her.
Yeah, you just say where you think she kind of lies.
Okay. Yeah, I think she has actually really, really good style. I think she has a different style, which is cool. I would say like S-A between. I think it's good.
I'm gonna go B.
Yeah, I was gonna go in between the B and the A.
Yeah.
There's sometimes when I see outfits and I'm like,
Okay, that's.
what was that?
It's good, but it's not like very original, I feel.
All right, so consensus there is a B.
Okay, B.
Because you all have to agree on one. And S, reserve S for like the top of
S
the top.
is the
like,
best ever. Yeah.
All right, B.
Well, Huddy.
I mean, me personally, I gotta give him like a C. It's just not my style. But
He's grown on me. He's not my style either. I would never do it, but I'm gonna put him at an A. I think his style's like works for him.
Yeah, it's very unique too.
it's a Chase, like Chase could do it. I guess we're rating them on their style, right? It's just
Should have been sure. I think Addison's like C, and then maybe he's B.
Like when I think of him, that's actually what I think of. Whether you like it's like he's wears weird stylish clothes.
right, like fashion guy. Yeah.
Like when I think of Addison, I don't think of like her clothes or style.
Maybe Ellie's right then. Addison a C and him above Addison.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Wisdom count.
Wisdom deserves an S.
Yeah. So steezy, bruh.
So good.
I have no idea who this is, but those glasses are bananas. I'm gonna go. Yeah, fine.
So nice.
I'll trust you guys who are so over the top.
He's
Fine.
known for his fashion, so.
I think we gotta put him in S for now. He holds that spot.
Yeah, he does.
Dixie.
C.
Don't we already have someone on C?
You can put them in the same.
Yeah,
it's okay.
they can be in the same category.
Okay. Yeah, C.
Yeah, it's not that her fashion's bad. It's just nothing like extraordinary.
I definitely don't think of fashion when I think of Dixie.
No.
I put her in the same category as like Addison.
Yeah, very similar. Blake Gray.
I'm gonna give him a B.
D.
Yeah,
I
does
love
he? I feel like he doesn't really dress that well.
Same.
Doesn't he dress like a football player?
Like in what
No.
people
What the hell?
said, like it's like if he goes to a fashion show, like he
looks good. Yeah.
you know.
No, Blake gets outfits and stuff that he
Oh, he
does.
does?
Yeah. He's a pretty stylish guy. I think he has some fits where I'm like, yeah, that shit's hard.
Same with Brie. It doesn't jump out the page to me.
Yeah, I think he dresses up when he has to, but like all around fashion, maybe not that good.
B.
So what do we think? C, B?
Yeah,
B?
C, I guess.
C?
C, totally, yeah. Which I think is high.
This is his girlfriend, Amelie, right? Did I say it right?
Amelie.
Amelie.
I'm
She's kind of a fashion icon, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her like an A probably.
Yeah. A.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll go on that outfit.
I think
have
if
no.
it weren't for her, Blake would be like an F.
Those shoes are awesome.
Yeah, defying gravity. Those are sick.
The shoes are like missing. I'm looking at. They're missing the heel. They're like
Yeah, I
that's-
see that too. Actually, that's
Very like Lady Gaga back in 2009.
yeah. I'm down with those. I'll go A. Fine.
Quentin Griggs.
F.
F.
Yeah, I agree. This is. I'm with Ellie. This picture sucks.
Yeah, I never really loved Quentin's style. Sorry, dog, but I'm gonna have to give him like a maybe like
Say
a
it.
D or an E.
Yeah, that shirt's brutal. That like baby tee. You ain't about that life.
It's
not
tough for guys to wear crop tops.
It's a tough one to pull off. That's for sure.
tough one to pull off,
Well,
especially
yeah.
that one sucks.
So F.
Are we going
Yeah.
F?
Yeah, we can just.
Daryl.
Sure.
Tana.
E.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very much just like Instagram trendy, wears whatever's trending, doesn't really have her own style, I feel.
Correct.
Yeah, E.
I think she's been getting there. I think like a D.
And I don't.
Yeah.
When I say E, I don't even mean the clothes she's wearing. I guess this game, I'm thinking like when I think of them, I think, oh, style. Like she's just seems like she shops at like Forever 21.
Yeah.
Right.
She like says that shit too. So I don't even think she would say she's a style icon.
Yeah.
E. Olivia Ponton.
We have the same stylist, so I feel like
Oh, you have to give her a good one then.
What does that mean? Like what if you weren't living in LA, styling for like videos, like styling you for what?
Yeah, they just like pick out your outfits and shit for
just for
events.
like special things. I
Got
don't know.
it. I think she's pretty stylish.
Yeah, I want to give her like a B because I don't think she's as stylish as Amelie.
No.
That's true. But I remember in a video of hers, her saying like, "I'm like not good at style," but that doesn't. I think a B.
I'd go B.
I like her. Yeah.
Yeah, she pulls everything off. Anthony Reeves.
Love Anthony's fits. I love this guy's fits at S.
Yeah, I think an S too. I think he like
So
cares, which is so awesome.
His style is so unique to him, and I just fucking love
Yeah,
it.
he's always looking good.
This picture makes its way into our podcast every week. I'll go
does.
A because I like this fit. I don't know what else he wears, but this looks great.
So let's A for him.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, not better than Wisdom K, but still good.
Yeah,
All right.
still very good.
All right.
Noah Beck.
He's A. He wears
Yay.
great shit.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
He's a little fashionista.
Yeah, he's actually what I think of. Like he now probably, whether it's Dixie or just fashion, he could actually be an S for me.
As
Wow.
for Noah.
I just think that he took that like his wisdom goes like very over the top with outfits, but he took that like guy style and then elevated it. I think S too. Like I think he does a really good job.
He came to my house last night wearing like a tux or something.
Oh, I
crazy.
saw that. He was like fitted out last night.
I was just like, yo, ooh, whose
My
birthday?
birthday.
Whose birthday
No,
party is
yeah.
this, man? I got a fucking t-shirt and a flannel on.
Outshining at your own party.
All right.
S for Noah. Avani Gregg. So this is Anthony's girlfriend.
I think she has good style too.
She does have good style. I don't know if it's as good as Anthony's though.
Yeah. Maybe
She's more like makeup. Like if this
That's
was
pretty
makeup, she'd
stylish.
be an S.
Whatever she's wearing now is pretty stylish. I'll give her an A without
That's
knowing
it.
anything else.
that's where I was wanting to lay. A.
A
I
for
think-
Vonnie.
Yeah.
Vinny Hacker.
E.
Yeah, I don't think he really has like that much of a.
He's just good looking. People just love the way he looks with his shirt off, but his fashion's pretty basic.
Yeah, he could wear a trash bag and people would say it looks good. So
Yep.
E.
All right, couple more.
E. Yeah. Okay.
Nikita Dragon.
I think that she deserves, it's like not necessarily about like, I think she deserves an S because she goes like full out for every single one, you know?
She does.
Yeah, and it's her.
Like it, like respect the fact that like she put on blue hair solely to like match her shoes, you know?
Yeah.
It's all. Yeah, she. I'd go A. There's definitely always like a vibe to her. I don't know if it's just style, but it's like she's definitely going all out all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Maddie Monroe.
Last one, Maddie Monroe.
I don't know her style even enough.
I'm gonna go C.
Yeah, she's very like just normal.
She just seems like pretty girl, like wearing what if you go out to a club and
Wearing
like
what's
anywhere.
trending. Yeah.
Yes, correct. She's gonna look like a lot of other people in the club.
Yeah. See?
Yep.
All right. That's our tier list.
All right. Do we have time?
Yeah.
Do we have time for Boomer Zoomer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, so let's do Boomer Zoomer. So what this is, Ellie, it's basically we'll put somebody famous up, and we're gonna see who knows it. Generally, I get the older people, and everyone else gets the younger. I don't know about you because you seem like you're an old soul, so maybe you'll get some of mine.
Okay.
Damn, I have no clue.
Yeah. Nothing.
Is this for do you know this one, Dave?
I know I should, but I don't.
Does her name start with like a K or maybe an N?
Does it?
A.
Who is it?
Oh yeah.
Ashanti?
Wow. Nice.
There you go.
I would have never gotten that.
Not even close. Who's Ashanti?
Am I crazy? I don't even know who Shanti is. Yeah.
Come on, Ja Rule and
no.
Ashanti, a million bangers together.
Oh, we probably know the songs if we heard them.
Yeah.
Definitely would know the songs, banger after banger. I actually hired them for a Super Bowl party.
When you said Ja Rule and Ashanti together, it kind of like did something there in my brain. So
Clicked
Yeah.
a little bit.
yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yup.
Yeah.
I love her. She's so cute.
Yeah. She's the best. Do you know who that is, Dave?
Nope.
Have you ever seen Stranger Things?
Yep. Oh, I know who
She's
she is.
11. Yeah.
She's 11. I didn't recognize her. I should have known that one.
She does have hair in that picture. To be
She
fair,
does.
she's bald as
She, like,
shit.
She kind of looks like she could be her sister, Ellie.
Yeah, I actually got that a lot. And it was funny because what I was saying was we talked to the same guy for a while. And so I was like, I kind of see the correlation here with your type.
Wait, which guy?
His name is Sai Busan.
Sigh.
Is this Millie Bobby Brown like somehow connected to Bobby Brown?
No.
Oh, the makeup? Oh,
The
I think it's just a coincidence.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just a coinkydink.
The singer, you're saying?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
Phil.
You should have this.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, Phil Mickelson.
Yeah.
No idea.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yup.
Driver's
Don't know who is
license.
that? Who is? Oh, that
Olivia
song?
Rodrigo wrote it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
girl, yeah.
Yeah, that was long.
Oh, that's the girl who stole the boy.
Yeah.
Damn.
well.
She stole.
There was a couple songs back and forth. I don't even know really if we know what happened.
I feel like Olivia Rodrigo won that battle.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Usher.
So. Sure, yeah, right?
Yep. Did you know that one, Josh?
I knew the Usher. I knew the Usher. Yeah.
Are you supposed to call it out? I feel like I'm the first. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
no,
you're supposed to.
Yeah, we're kind of letting you.
oh, it's just
see if you know
oh,
it,
okay,
you know?
okay. Usher.
Oh fuck.
No idea.
You guys know who this is.
Do I?
Yeah.
I feel like, did we have him on last week? Was he on last
Who the
week?
hell did we have on last week?
Yeah. What do you?
No, not
Oh,
as a guest.
On Boomer Zoomer last week. No. That was Kid Cudi. It's sort of in the same realm, though.
I thought it was maybe him again.
No, it
I
is.
thought you meant had him on BFFs. I was like,
No. I'm not that dumb.
It is Frank Ocean.
Oh my God. I feel so stupid right now.
Everyone's gonna be so mad for that.
I feel so stupid. Wow.
You know what? To be fair, I think
I haven't
Frank
seen
Ocean
a picture of him
awesome.
in a while.
Yeah, it's not. I don't follow Frank Ocean very closely.
Yeah.
So
Damn. I feel so stupid.
Oh shoot.
Oh, fucking Sarah. Nope. Sarah Jessica.
Hey.
She's in Young Promising Woman or
No, she's in.
no, what is it? Pretty
Woman.
woman.
Pretty,
She's Pretty Woman. What's her?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. I was saying Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's one that makes me kind of feel old, but what are you going to do?
yeah, my bad. Should have got that, I guess. Oh, that is Tyler, the Creator.
Yes.
That guy's got some style. Fuck.
Football. This looks like sports.
No clue.
Dr. Dre.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I don't know.
That's
I feel
so sad.
I feel like Dr. Dre's been up twice or three.
Yeah.
All right,
What
last
is
one.
from when he was younger. I
Oh,
think I
she's
get it.
from Euphoria.
Yeah, Sydney
She's-
Sweeney. Right?
Bruh.
Someone was trying.
It's Hunter
Tell me about
Schafer.
Oh,
Jules, yeah. I see her in New York all the time. I did over the summer.
guys, come on! Don't laugh. They're both blonde chicks in the show
She
Euphoria.
doesn't look blonde.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Does she have a thing going through the bridge of her nose?
She does.
Wow, I don't know if
I don't know if
ever
she does
seen
for
that.
real, but I think it might be a glue on. I don't think it's real.
Got it. All right, so that's Boomer Zoomer, and I think that for the most part is this episode of BFF. So we appreciate you coming on, Ellie. Best of luck in LA.
Thank you for having me. If you're ever in San Diego,
And you want to buy a house from her?
You're gonna give me a pizza place?
not that. No, yes, I am going to recommend this because yesterday I went to this place that my family's been going to for 20 years. My basketball coach owns it and works there. And he was like, we were talking about, what are you doing tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. He's like, tell Dave, if you're ever in San Diego, that his pizza does not flop. I don't know if I think that
means a lot. That's good.
Stay straight. He said he'll make it for you.
What's the name of the place?
It's called Mamachella's.
Mamachella's.
Family owned. They're awesome, but it's also really good.
Ellie,
right,
you tagged Dave in an Instagram story one time. What was it? Do you remember?
Oh my God, no, it wasn't tagged. It was sent. So I was at the Indiana football game and versus Ohio State, and you were there, and I think all of us were a little not doing well. Anyway, we sent all of us.
I was like,
we were
what?
all our whole group was like, Dave, come over here. And then, yeah, so that's what it was.
I didn't know that. Yeah, we did our college football show there. It was a massacre.
Yeah, it was a bad game, but it was fun.
So what were you doing at Indiana?
We have some of our best family friends were there, and that was actually my first Big Ten football game.
Yep.
And so it was so fun, and I love tailgating and all of that stuff.
Indiana's a great place. Bloomington's a great college town. Town.
Agreed. I applied to Indiana, so we'll see about that.
Great spot. All right. Well, live and learn. Thank you for coming on. And hopefully catch up with you sometime soon.
Yeah, thank you so much.